Hi, I'm Tiffany and welcome to the Incubate channel. Today I'd like to talk to you about networking. Networking is one of the most important first and ongoing steps you need to take to turn your idea into a business. Without building a team of people who could contribute their skills and hold me accountable, Incubate would still be an idea just floating around in my head. Networking is pretty scary for most ordinary people, but I don't think it needs to be that way. And the best way to take away from that fear is to see networking as more of an opportunity to make new friends or to have a source of inspiration that could last for the rest of your life. Networking is really about surrounding yourself with people who can motivate you every day and who can pick you back up after you make mistakes and fall down. And it's important to remember that you can also be that person who helps other people and offers them advice when they need it. That's what networking is about. It's really not as intimidating as it can sound. What I really love about networking is it doesn't matter what your age is or how much experience you have. What really matters is that you have a passion and that you have the ability to have a normal and genuine conversation with anyone. And networking isn't limited to going to some event with a "Hello, my name is" sticker on you. There are lots and lots of ways to network, and that means you can choose ones that are best for you. And I'd like to share with you today 3 of my favorite resources for networking. Number 1, meetup.com. Meetup is a website and an app that holds local events for pretty much any interest or hobby under the sun. And if you can't find what you're looking for, you can set up your own meetup group. When I moved to Norway about 2 years ago, I felt really isolated. I didn't know how to meet people, and I pretty much wasn't doing anything other than writing in my spare time. I really liked the idea of meeting once a month to sit by a cozy fire and talk about books. And I couldn't find a local book club, so I set my own up. And it was a really fantastic way to meet new people and just find a place for myself in the city. And of course, it was really intimidating at first, but I did ease into it. There are now over 200 members in the group, and at that point in my life, it was a bit much for me. So I had to step down and learn how to prioritize what I was involved in. But that's a topic for another day. Resource number 2 is Startup Weekends. Startup Weekends is a global event for creators to get together, and in 54 hours they have to come up with an idea, and by the end of the weekend they have to have a real product or a real app or something for a functioning business. And usually someone is given money to help that business carry on. And investors are present, and it's a really fun place to be. It's present in over 250 cities across the globe, and it's open to anyone. It doesn't matter what skills you do or don't have. You can just get involved in any way you want as well. It's really fantastic, and I couldn't recommend it more. Resource number 3 is having a coffee date. And going for coffee is a really good way of remembering that networking is about connection. It doesn't have to be about making a business deal or proving your worth. It can just be as simple as having a conversation with someone. When I see someone inspiring or there's a particular industry I'm trying to learn more about, I try to arrange a coffee with that person. And I go with no incentive other than to get a little dose of inspiration and maybe even make a friend. Yes, it's scary to put yourself out there, but remember that usually the other person is feeling the same way. And also remember that you have something to offer as well. So those are my 3 favorite ways to network that work best for me, but everyone is different. You'd be amazed by how tapping into a community can really motivate you to take action. You just need to find the best way to work for you. And what I can advise you to do now is to make a mental list or on paper, whichever works best for you, and note down the kind of environment you feel most comfortable in, the traits of your personality that shine the most when you're socializing, and 1 or 2 personal motivations for networking. When you've done that, take a step back and look at the big picture of what you've written and find a networking channel that fits that picture. I'd really love to hear your tips on networking and your stories of what has and hasn't worked. So please leave a comment in the field below. And if you'd like weekly tips on building a business, please subscribe to this channel. Like the Incubate Facebook page to stay up to date with the progress of the first Incubate magazine issue, and get in touch if you want to be a part of the team. So thanks very much and have a nice day.